So I'm constantly looking over my shoulder for the other four lads. I do have a love for Irish instruments, the uilleann pipe and the tin whistle, the bowrons, you know. And I want to bring them into my songs as much as possible without being too diddly-eye music, you know. So that's I'm trying to do that with staying within pop music and staying within the boundaries of Ronan Keating and Boyzone. I'm not trying to be Bewitched or the Corrs, you know. I want to be Ronan Keating. That's what I'm trying to do. And I do love Irish instruments, so there's a fine line you have to meet. And as long as the music sounds great, I'm happy. And that's when I have a good feeling on stage. Now that I'm on my own, it is up to me basically what I do. I can throw this away in the morning if I wanted to. Obviously I won't, but obviously it's up to me and the moves that I make. If I'm not as successful as Boyzone, well then I'll just be pushed away and there'll be somebody else to fill my shoes. That's the problem with this industry and what we do. I have to be that successful to survive in this business now. That's what I have to live up to.
Thank you, good luck.
There's a solo tour on the cards, a City Hall tour, hopefully for May of next year. Everything going to plan. I'm going to record my album to release it in February, March, and I want to continue it on to there, alongside Boyzone for as long as Boyzone wants to be together and wants to be there, and then I will continue my career on my own for as long as possible, 30, 40 years, hopefully. Boyzone the movie is on the cards at the minute. We just finished the script and it should be released, please God, for March, April. It's a true story of how we began and survived over the last 6 years. It's a bit like The Commitments, I think. I think it'll be funny. Friendship has made Boyzone what it is today, one of the factors. And it meant we could stay together and keep going. Because if we weren't friends, we wouldn't have done it, really. So luckily we're friends and we can still continue to do it. And that's why we're getting back together at Christmas and the movie and the next album. Well, no, there'll never be another Boyzone, you know. There never will. We will never be replaced because anyone that knows us knows that we're a breed apart, the five of us. We had something special that nobody can ever capture. Nobody will ever replace. You know, we broke all the rules in the boy bands. You know, we had the wives and the children, we're still together. You know, we've had the scandals and all of that, and we've lived through it. And we're still here. And we're still releasing great records, and we've opened up to a totally different audience, an older and a younger audience. So there'll never be a band like Boyzone ever again. And it's a proud feeling for us to think that we were the first in Ireland to ever have a pop record, to be a pop act. And to feel that we've stood the test of time. And like I said, we broke the rules and we're still here, and that we can go off and do individual careers and still be Boyzone and come back together for that. It's a proud feeling to think that we have these statistics, you know. Like, the Beatles were the first boy band, you know what I mean? They really were. There were four lads, good-looking chaps that were out there selling a product, which was the Beatles. And, like, we're next, you know, 4 #1 albums. Nobody's done it besides us. Wow. Unbelievable. Every now and then I'll go, wow, am I really doing this job? Is this really me? You know, job is the wrong word even, you know, what a great life. You know, it's really magical. It is. Every now and then you got to pinch yourself. I went to the Star Wars premiere there recently and everyone was there. Ewan McGregor and Liam Neeson and everybody. It was George talking to George Lucas. I was like, whoa, this is full on, man. It's a bit strange, all right, to think that 6 years previous I was a nobody watching them on the big screen, and now I'm standing beside talking to them and they're saying how good my record is. Whoa, it's a buzz.